So, Zev, what are we talking about today for episode 11 of Dad's on Tap?
We are talking about the Xbox Kinect holiday list.
Oh, we got 5 games to talk about, and all family-friendly games, right?
That's
'Cause
right.
we're big fans of family game night. All right, so let's get it on. Let's
All
go.
right. So what are we talking about? We're talking about Kinect Disneyland Adventures, Kinectimals with Bears, Fruit Ninja, Sesame Street, and Xbox 360 Kinect Sports Season 2. Very nice. So let's go through some of the stats. They're all Kinect-driven games on the Xbox platform.
Yes, and we all love Connect. Connect is awesome.
It is very good. So
Awesome.
why don't you run us through the pros of Disneyland Adventures?
Yeah, so Disneyland Adventures. I mean, the main reason why I love the game so much is because I just came from Disney.
Yeah.
I'm not just. I mean, I was there, about the middle of the summer. I came from first time there. Not won't be my last time. And so it was really cool just being able to actually go through the park as one of the characters, and I knew where I was going because I was already there. So that was really cool. I love the fact that you can hug the characters. I love the fact that the characters will sign your signature book. I love the fact that you can just walk around the park as if you were actually there. My son had a good time, and it's just an all-around really cool game. I mean, listen, you're in Disneyland, right? It's just a really cool game. The rides are fantastic, and I just had a good time. The driving the character with Connect was okay. Wasn't perfect, but it was good. Let me just say that.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. I like that you turn your head and that kind of guides you through the walking experience. Taking pictures with the characters is cool, and
That was very cool.
and taking each ride and kind of making that a game was a very smart idea. So I love the gameplay and how they interweave the actual Disneyland plus the gaming and on the Xbox
Yeah, it's just
360.
fun.
So I liked it a
It's just
lot.
fun. It really is. It's just a great game. As far as
So what are the
cons,
cons?
yeah, as far as cons, I mean, I only have one con here, and I'm not sure if it's a Connect con, if it's a programming con because of the game itself, or is a con because of my son. So big motions are no problem for Connect. I mean, you could wave, you could jump. I mean, it picks us up with no problems, right? For me, it seems like the little things it can't really pick up very well, or it has a harder time picking up than the bigger motions. There was one part of the game where you had to row a boat, and it was difficult. I was rowing the boat, and I was doing this and doing that, and my son was jumping up and down too. So I'm not sure if it's a combination of those things or what the case was. But that was my only real concern, and those were far and few between.
And for that, we give it how many remotes?
I think we're giving it 3.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
it.
what we're doing?
I think
Oh,
that's a 3. It's a 3 remote, which is
out
a
of 5.
solid. It's a solid 3. It's a solid 3. I think
Solid
just a little bit more of the motions, and we could bump that up a little bit more.
Yeah,
And also it's kind of a the only negative to that I found also that the con in my mind is that it was hard to navigate as far as if you didn't know where you were trying to go. What like a Super Mario Brothers type of thing. You're going to the next castle or the next event, whereas it's just open to you, so you can go kind of wherever. But for smaller kids, they kind of don't know where they're going. So
No,
that's a
I
little bit of
completely
con
agree.
for me.
I think it needs a parent
Right.
with your kid, unless like your kids, for example, like 6 years old, 7 years old.
Right.
Your kids. If your kids are older, I don't think it'd be a big problem. Like my son's 3 years old, so it's difficult to keep his attention for more than like 30 seconds on something.
Right.
So that's what I'm dealing with.
So the next one is Kinectimals with Bears, right?
With Bears.
So
Yeah, so this year is with Bears.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Very cute game.
It's gorgeous, right?
Cute game.
So my thing is, my kids love for a pro for me is that the kids love playing these kind of interactive games, right? Roll around, do a motion, and it gives you feedback. My only thing with that, so that's my pro. It's gorgeous. It's a lot of fun. My con is that the older the child is, they kind of get. I think there's a window, right? If they're too young or they're too old, they kind of get bored with it. It's a long experience. You have to play
It
for a
is
long period of time.
long game.
So for that reason, and you can go through your cons. What did we give? How many remotes did we give?
I think we gave it three remotes.
Three remotes.
Pretty much because it's a relatively good game.
Yep.
It really, but you say it is a long game. I believe I think that the Kinect control is wonderful. I mean,
Hmm.
you go like this, and wait 1 second. Here you go. You can go like that. You can scratch the chin of the bear. You can pet the bear. You can name the bear. It's a very cute game. It's
Right.
definitely I agree with you 100% with that. It's definitely for a younger crowd. Any older, maybe than like 5 or 6, your kids might be a little bit bored, but below that, I think fantastic. My son had a good time playing the game, and I think it's just a pretty much all around good game. So I think 3 out of 5 is a good score.
I agree. And
Yeah.
now, of course, one of your favorites.
Fruit
Ninja!
Ninja! Yeah, man. This game is just cool.
Yes.
This game
Yes.
is absolutely cool. So when I said at the very beginning when we talked about Disneyland Adventures that it picks up these big things with no issues. I mean the big gestures with no issues. Connect does.
Hmm.
This game is great for that, right? Because
That's
it's
right.
all motion. I mean, all you're doing is just chopping the fruits and making sure you don't chop the bomb or everything blows up and you lose points. And this is just it's a family friendly game. It's also a great game for parties. It's a great game if you're just hanging out with some friends. You just want to have some silly time, a good time. I mean, I have no cons for this game at all.
Yeah, I don't have any cons to it either. It's a great party game. How could cutting fruit with your entire body just in a spastic motion? How could that be bad?
Too bad.
So 4 remotes. That's what I say.
It's just pure fun. So it's a great game. Go out there and get it. Sesame Street. Once Upon a Monster. So this game is really cool, right? Zev, I grew up on Sesame Street. I'm sure you did. Fortunately, my son's also growing up on Sesame
That's
Street.
right.
You have Elmo there. You have Cookie Monster. You have Oscar. You have Grover. You have all the main characters there. Your kids are reading along with the adventure through the book, and it's a fairly well done game. And again, my only issue with it is just again, it's just was difficult turning pages.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not sure if it was because it was a small movement, or it wasn't a large enough movement, or because I was standing too far away or too close, or Matthew was jumping around too much. And I really wish I had the time to actually sit there and test everything out. But when you have like this 3-year-old who wants to play games, it's a little difficult to do that. But all in all, I really think the game is a fairly good game.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that the concept is very good. It's very educational. It's based, Sesame Street knows what they're doing. They have it down pat. They understand just how kids learn. And I think Connect brings that extra special aspect to that learning experience.
I agree.
So I really, really dig it from an educational perspective. From my wife is a teacher, so she really, really liked it as well. And plenty of Grover action, plenty of Elmo action. You gotta love it.
That's great, man. That's great. And because of that, we give it 3 out of 5 stars. Um,
Remotes.
I'm sorry, remotes, stars. Remotes.
Hope
We
you
like
have stars on the remotes. It's
guys
fine.
because we're guys.
That's right.
And the very last game is Xbox 360 Connect Sports Season 2.
Now I
This game
love
is
this.
just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
my
This
kids
game is so
love it.
much fun.
Yeah, with between so let's run them down. You got what? Baseball, tennis, skiing, darts, t-
Football,
football,
baseball.
right?
I said already, and golf, right? Those are
Golf,
yeah.
golf, which is
Those are all.
one of you're like Mr. Golf now. Not golf out, golf in.
No, not outside, not at all outside. Inside the house, I am like Tiger Woods, man. I'm unstoppable inside. Outside, forget about it. I couldn't hit the ball 2 feet. But this game is just fun. I mean, we played, my wife and I. So, like I said before, we do family game night now,
Yep.
and these are some of the games we actually play. And one of them is season 2. And we've played golf, we've played baseball, we've played darts, we've played tennis, and we've done skiing. All great games. I'm not sure why we haven't done football yet. I have no idea. If it's not because it's a bad game. It's just because we haven't done it. And I think the most fun we've had so far is skiing because it's such a physical game, right? It's just yeah,
Everything.
you're doing this, and you're jumping and you're leaning to side. I mean, your whole body's involved.
Right.
And there are a couple of times there where we got a little competitive, and I was like bumping her, and she was bumping me. So it was kind of funny, and it was just, so it's a great series of games. Family game night. If all you did was play one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, I think you guys would be fantastic. I think it's fantastic games, good games.
Yeah, I agree. I think, and you also mentioned that the only thing that was well, the one of the pros, especially for golf, was the heads up.
It's a downrange
Yeah,
thing.
that downrange.
Golf was done so well. I don't think golf was in sports season one. I could be
No.
wrong, but I don't think it was. And it's in season two, obviously. So when you do this, you actually look all the way down range to the hole, so
Right.
you know how hard to hit the ball. You can also do practice shots and stuff like that, so you can just prepare yourself. And yeah, man, it's just a great game. I really really enjoy it. I like playing golf. I really do.
Yeah,
Virtually, virtually.
and darts,
And darts sucks, man. It's like,
because your arms are
no, no.
just like,
I'm not saying it sucks because it's a bad game. I'm saying it sucks because it's actually a hard game,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's not. I mean, listen, I played darts in college, but it was just for fun. You know what I'm saying? We were drinking. I was throwing the darts. Woohoo! I got 5, 10, whatever points. Nobody's keeping track of the
You were
score
just
here.
happy you were drinking and you actually hit something other
That
than a
was
person.
that wasn't a
That's
person.
basically it.
That's what's important.
Right.
Always very very important. And this is like it's just like 10 points, 20 points. They have the doubles and everything is being decreased by the points. I was like, oh my God! Literally, my wife and I we played darts for about maybe like an hour. Just because, not because it was a difficult game again, it's just because it just took so long to get down from like whatever 400 down to zero. So it was our least favorite game,
Right.
just because it was the least physical. Let's just say
Right.
that. All you're doing is this, over and over again. That's all you're doing. So it's not very physical, but still, if you like darts, I'm sure you like this game
And
too.
especially for my kids, they love the home run derby.
That was fun.
Football's fun. I mean, there are a few games that when your kids have play dates and they come over the house and you want to throw something in the Xbox so that everybody could play a game. So Fruit Ninja's one,
Yeah,
and Sports Season Two, Kinect Sports Season Two is another.
I agree.
Those are just the kind of the standards that you're going to go to when you have your friends come over and the
Yeah.
kids want to play a game. They're going to head right to that and they just jump in and out and play phenomenal games. So that to me definitely deserves its very strong showing of a 4 remote.
Oh yeah, four most definitely. I mean, we would have given him five, but nothing's perfect, right?
Exactly.
But this game's absolutely wonderful. Great game. Go out and buy it. You will not be sorry in any shape, way, or form.
And
All right, Jeff.
that's
I
about
think that's it.
those
All
are
right,
our top 5 Kinect sports games
all right,
or
guys. So
Kinect
go
games.
out. Christmas is right around the corner. It's in about 2 weeks. Wow, 2 weeks.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
jeez. All right, so go out and buy them. You will not be sorry.
All right, until next time. See you later. As always, thanks for watching. Only cool people press subscribe. Right here.